to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
High completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game and already big plays.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Ready up. Lion. 42 Spider. 4, go.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
Gaucho. 29 Philly.
Back to throw again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The Cornhuskers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Second and goal for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down and goal.
Here we go.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
To make a difference today. Fires it to the wideout. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. A gain makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He fires it. He's got it for a big gain. Stop quickly after the catch, but it's 1st and goal now at the 7.
It's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. And now here comes the point after attempt. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Lets it go as he's being hit. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And the runner takes off to his right. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Snags a good throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the catch. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Ball handed off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense the fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
Pitches to the back. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Trying to extend the play. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense is still clicking. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting off the defender. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
3rd down coming up.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Nebraska. Still no answer for this offense. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Looks like they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made. Room to run here. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. It's a big third down defensive play. And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll field it close to midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Touchdown, Huskers. And the route is on.
Boy, the timing here is essential between a quarterback and a receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Clemson, 7.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Clemson offense will take over first and
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Great cut there. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On first down, it's play action. Receiver makes the grab. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Looking to throw again. Going to try to use his legs here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Pitch to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
He shreds the tackle. Breaking free at midfield.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second and 10 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to launch it deep again. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Clemson, set.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
And the Clemson offense will take over.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Clemson, 14.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but Here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT.
Nebraska, 39. Clemson, 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Clemson offense will take over.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is, and here comes a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. The score, Nebraska, 49. Clemson, 14.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it and when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Second down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. He hands it off from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Brought down at the 13-yard line.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit.
Number 10 on the field goal.
And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And the sophomores got him for a sack. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
At the 20-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Pitch play to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. And the Huskers will send the punt team onto the field.
Number 12 in punt formation to kick it away.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Running through the tackle. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Wideouts now clustered. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Brings up 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4 on the play. Coming up, 4th down.